Virtual reality, a new technology sweeping the world, offering new opportunities in business, training, education, and gaming. Maybe some of you have experienced the VR headsets here on campus at Carrier Library or Memorial Hall, or even experienced it on your own terms. It can be a great study break for us in between those long library sessions. Get lost swimming through coral reefs, or take out some stress as a cartoon character fighting bad guys. The opportunities for entertainment are endless. But VR doesn't just stop there with gaming or basic simulators. Hell, the equipment we have at JMU, while great, isn't even the best out there. Vive and Oculus are some of the top brands in VR, and JMU has some of their products, but not necessarily the top of the line ones, the Rolls-Royce headsets and stations, so to speak. There are full-on walking platforms allowing you to walk through a whole new world, experiencing feelings on all five senses. As the years progress, the technology has become cheaper and more accessible, as most of the software is a click away on the internet. This popularization of the technology has led to it bleeding into the world of education and training for the workforce. Teachers are using VR to create a better, more interactive online classroom. Imagine looking and interacting with 3D models of buildings, manipulating a virtual cardiovascular system, or taking apart an engine along with your classmates in a totally virtual environment. This can save educators and institutions tons of time and money, as well as students. Did you get to go on a field trip to Machu Picchu? I doubt it, but with VR, students can travel to new landmarks, countries, and environments in an instant, creating unimaginable learning opportunities. Once you graduate, chances are you might run into VR in your career path. Companies all over the world are adopting VR as a means of job training. The medical/surgical field and laboratory jobs are adopting VR simulations to better prepare people for their duties. Creating the virtual environment takes the serious stakes away from surgery or the use of chemicals and allows them to practice risk-free. It also takes the stress away from me when taking medicine or getting ready to go on the table myself. What do warehouses and coffee shops have in common? VR use. Yes, that's right. Some coffee shops are training employees to get the timing right and make the perfect espresso using a coffee machine VR simulator. They want their employees familiar with the expensive equipment before using it. Just like warehouses, to prevent damage to person and property, many places are training forklift drivers using VR simulations. With VR, the possibilities are truly endless. It's reinventing education, and we get to experience it firsthand. How will you use VR in your JMU education?